There's this prevailing narrative, I would say, that goes something like the more work you do, the better the person you are. And what I love about restorative yoga is that it completely trashes that narrative. It says to us, actually, your worth is inherent, that you don't have to do anything, you don't have to produce anything, you don't have to achieve anything, that you're valuable just exactly as you are, and that you deserve to have moments of rest. Not only is it moments of rest like you might take a nap in the afternoon, but it's a ritualized kind of resting. It's what makes this practice so powerful. It's what makes it yoga. It's what separates restorative yoga from just a nap time. Because we're making this choice that we're going to remove ourselves from the pressure to consume and to achieve and to do. And we're going to place ourselves in a position of loving support. As we set up our props together, it becomes this kind of prepared and mindful ritual of setting our space so that we can rest deeply and consciously and purposefully. So I'd love for us to take a few moments to set up the props in a really meaningful and attentive way. First, you'll need to take 2 of your blankets. We're going to roll those up separately. So it's helpful if you have varying blankets, which I do. Some are sort of denser than others. Find the 2 that are the most similar in your pile of blankets or towels or whatever you're using. And open them up to this kind of long ways. This is like about the size of a small bath towel. And then roll it up down the long edge. And do each of your blankets separately like that. So you want 2 to be about the same length and the same density. And then you could just set those off to the side. Then the third blanket, we've got 3 of them. This should be the one that's the softest with the least amount of stripes or disruption. So like the sort of smoothest, softest blanket that you have. This is the one that you're going to set up to be for your head. And I'd like for you to fold that into a small rectangular shape. So if you're using a yoga blanket, it would look like this. And set that at whichever end of the yoga mat you'd like to place your head on. Then if you have 2 other blankets that you're using, those would get folded up in a similar way, but you would fold them so that they're a thicker kind of rectangle like this. So if you were using 5 blankets, 2 of your blankets would look like this. Or this could be substituted for your pillow. So I just have some small throw pillows for my couch. You could be using bed pillows or whatever you want. I promise those are the most disruptive things that you have to do. It's all sweet and soft from here on out. Okay, so once you get all your props organized, you have 2 choices here. You can come into a seated position, or if you're ready to lie down, you can lie down. I'd like to introduce you to a breath practice that we're going to integrate through the whole of our restorative work today. It's a breath practice that's called Samavriti. It means equal balanced breath. It's a practice where we make the inhalation and the exhalation last the same amount of time. Perhaps some of you are familiar with it. The idea with Samavriti is that we're bringing a kind of attentiveness to the breath that mirrors the kind of attentiveness that we want to experience in our restorative practice. So either from seated or from reclining, you choose. Make yourself settled and comfortable, and then close your eyes. Just take a moment to recognize this very conscious choice that you've made to spend some time resting deeply this afternoon. It's unplugging in some ways, but it's not checking out. But this opportunity to be in this space for restorative yoga today is a choice to make this rest a kind of meaningful ritual. We'd like to extend that same kind of awareness and consciousness to the breath. First, just recognize that you're breathing. The spirit of Samavriti is to make the inhalation and the exhalation last for the same amount of time. We're practicing with a 4 count today. Though if it turns out that the 4 count for inhale and exhale doesn't quite fit with your rhythm of breath, you're welcome to change it or adjust it so it makes more sense for you. I'll talk you through it with 4 count and you can see how it feels. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Let go of the counting. But just check and see if you have established this more steady pattern of breath yet. When we consider our work in this practice, it's not just that we're trying to create a new habit for ourselves or giving ourselves a special permission to rest. We want this practice of resting to have meaning, to have an element of awareness beyond just a simple habit. What is that meaning for you today? What called you to this practice, to your mat this afternoon? How would you like to feel as you're practicing and when this practice is over? If you're in a seated position or in a position where it makes it easy for you to join your palms and lift them in front of your heart, do that now to our gesture of intention setting. Bring your intention and purpose into the gesture. Connect with the reasons that you've come to this practice. Connect with what makes this work feel more like a sacred ritual than just a simple nap. Singing the sound of Om inserts us into a bigger tradition. The Om is a way for us to honor the wisdom of this practice, a way to bring a deeper and more expansive meaning to our work on the mat. I'd love for you to sing an Om with me to add your voice to mine. If you're in a place where listening feels better than singing, you're always welcome to just listen. Please exhale your breath all the way out. Then inhale deeply. Release your hands into your lap. Keep your gaze soft as you blink open your eyes. All right, yogis. Take one of your rolled up blankets and place it at the end of your yoga mat. So at the end of your mat, away from where your head will be. It's a good time to push play on your playlist if you're going to use the music today. The first posture is a belly down pose. So as you come to lie down, organize yourself so that your ankles are able to rest over the rolled up blanket. Turn your cheek so that you can rest your right cheek next to the blanket. And then swing your left leg out alongside of you so that your left knee is bent. It should set up so that your thigh is running perpendicular to the long edge of your mat and your shin is running parallel to the long edge. Let your arms rest in a comfortable position. If you happen to be a belly down sleeper, this posture is going to feel immediately like sleep. If you find that your low back is a little bit sensitive, you might need to prop up your right leg a little bit higher. You could put a block or even a higher blanket under your ankle. Take a few moments to get organized in this posture. Get yourself as settled as possible. Maybe even piling up the blanket higher under your head or adding a bigger pillow. You're welcome to adjust your arms any way that you'd like. I know for some folks having arms down by the sides this way is more comfortable than having arms in this cactus shape. One of the keys to this practice is to be comfortable. Take however many moments you need to get set up so that you can rest completely. And as you're getting organized into the posture, return your attention back to your breath. We'll check with that 4 count breath again. Come with me, or of course you can let it go if it's not useful to you. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 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 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Keep up with the count if it's useful. Let it go if it's not. Now, bring your attention back if your mind has wandered away. Just notice what it feels like to have been lying here for several minutes. Has that equal balanced breath taken root, even though you've abandoned the specific counting? The transition between the first side and the second side of this pose is meant to happen sweetly, with no sense of urgency at all. First, move carefully to slide your right leg along the floor behind you. Organize so both ankles are resting on the roll. Then very carefully turn your head so that your left cheek rests against the blanket. Slide your right leg out to the right. Set up so your thigh is running perpendicular to the long edge of your mat, and your shin is set up parallel to long edge. Make any adjustments you need so that your head and your arms and your low back is comfortable. Feel free to increase the height under your ankle. Adjust the height under your head. Make any adjustments for support that would feel best for your body. Then go back to that purposeful connection with breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Keep up with the counts or let them go. And now, bring your attention back from wherever your mind might have been. Feel the impact of these minutes of resting. Make this transition as purposeful and mindful as the first side's transition. Move slowly to bring your right leg back along the floor behind you so that you're resting both ankles on the rolled up blanket. Turn your head and adjust your arms so that your face is straight forward, either chin or forehead down. Bend both knees so your feet are in the air, and gently swing your legs from side to side. Make these sweet little windshield wiper movements with your legs. Release your feet to the floor Find support from your hands, some strength in your arms, and shift your body all the way back into a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch and open your knees wide. Settle your hips down and back. Rest your forehead on the floor or on your forearms. Breathe across your back. As you've already gathered, there's no sense of urgency in this practice. So much stillness, and even the movements come with a slow and steady pace. Keep in that quiet rhythm now as you carefully guide your body up to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed or just gaze turned downward as you find your seat. Notice if you have established a more equal, balanced feeling for your breath. If your body has begun to settle into a different pace. Keep your gaze soft as you blink open your eyes. Set your rolled up blanket off to the side and get your bolster or your bed pillows and place your props long ways down your mat. Set up so that you can sit with your right hip immediately next to the bolster or to your blankets. Organize your legs like a side saddle, not stacked, but staggered. You may also find that you like to have the folded blanket for under your head as extra support. Before you lie down into this very gentle twist, make sure that you're set up so that the side seam of your shirt is running right down the middle of the bolster. Then frame the bolster, one hand on each side. Lengthen and lower yourself down. Rest your right cheek next to the bolster. Just as before, make yourself as comfortable as possible. You're welcome to adjust the position of your arms, to change the height of the blanket under your head, to negotiate with your body's position against the bolster. Find a place of comfort. And return to equal balanced breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 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 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Keep up with the breath count if it's helpful. Let it go if it's not. Bring your attention back once again if you find that your mind has wandered. Just notice the impact of this practice so far, the pace of your breath, The transition out of this side to the second side is meant to happen smoothly with no urgency. Slide your hands back along the floor. Brace against the floor with your hands and use the support of your arms to guide your body up into a seated position. Pause for just a moment once you're upright. And keeping your gaze soft, blink open your eyes and turn to the second side. Set up so that your left hip is next to the bolster. Organize so the side seam of your shirt is lined up down the middle of the bolster or your pillows. Set your legs staggered, not stacked. And then frame the bolster with your hands. Sit tall and recline. Settle left cheek next to the blanket or the bolster and allow your arms to land in a comfortable position. Give yourself permission to adjust whenever it's required, though aim for a place of comfort that allows you to be still. Return to the 4-count breath if that's a useful practice for you. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Continue the breath count if it's useful. Let it go if it's not. attention back if your mind has wandered. Feel the impact of the pose you've just been practicing. Endeavor to make this transition happen with purpose and ease. Slide your hands back so they're closer to your hips. Press with hands against the floor and use the strength in your arms to push your body back into a seated position. Close your eyes as you get back into your seat. Just pause to feel the impact of that pose. Keeping your gaze soft, blink open your eyes. You'll need all of your props to set up for the next pose. Take the 3 blocks that you've prepared for your practice. Put one block on the highest side. That's where your head will go. Take the second block and put it on the middle side. Then the third block on the lowest side, like a stair step. Position your bolster or your bed pillows onto the stack of blocks like a sliding board. Then take the folded blanket you've been using for your head and put it at the highest end of the bolster. Next, you'll need those rolled up blankets, one to either side of your setup. If you're using extra blankets, those would go up here at the top, or if you're using pillows, they set up like so. To organize your body into this posture, hold on to the bolster as you scoot back. You're sitting back as close as you can to it without sitting on it. Then join the soles of your feet together and tuck the rolled up blankets in so that your legs are supported from your ankles all the way to your thighs. It's important to use the blankets to help pull your legs in. We're not intending to have any stretch here in inner thighs. Do that on both sides. Once you've got your legs tucked in, you may find it's helpful to hold on to the bolster so that when you lie back, the bolster doesn't slide out from under you. Position the blanket for support under your head. It's a great place for you to tuck the blanket in. I know some of you have come to in-person restorative, really appreciate this little head tuck that gives you neck support. And then let your elbows rest on the pillows or on the extra blankets you're using. Place your hands on your belly or on your inner thighs. In this posture, your back should feel well supported. It shouldn't feel like you're sliding or slipping in any way against the props. Legs should also feel held. Allow yourself to relax into the support of the things under you. Even though we're aiming for stillness in these poses, you're never stuck. If something becomes uncomfortable, give yourself permission to adjust. As you get settled into this reclining bowed ankle pose, return to the equal balanced breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 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 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Keep up with the counts if it's useful. Let go if it's not. now, bring your attention back from wherever mind might have been. Just notice the impact of this pose you've been practicing. If you let go of the breath count, does that new pace or rhythm of breath still linger? Just as we've been doing with all of the transitions, make the movement here happen slowly and purposefully. First, adjust the position of your legs. Bring your knees together and place the soles of your feet flat onto the floor. Then extend your legs out along the mat in front of you. Pause just to notice the impact and sensation. Then bend your knees once again, feet flat to the mat. Move the props on the right side. Use your hand to push your blankets and pillows out of your way. Then slowly roll over to your right side, all the way down, off of the stack of bolster and props. Tuck your chin in and pull your knees in. Curl in on your side for just a moment. Once again, use the support of your hands, the strength in your arms to push your body up into a seated position. Close your eyes as you get back into your seat. A moment again to feel the impact of that pose you've just practiced. Keeping your gaze soft. Blink open your eyes. Adjust the position of your props one last time. Move all of your props off to the side. Place the head blanket wherever you'd like your head to land for this final pose. Set up your blocks at the opposite end of your yoga mat. Set up your blocks in an H shape on the middle side. So you have one block parallel to long edge, the middle block perpendicular, and the third block parallel to the other edge of the mat. Place your bolster on top, and then unroll one of your rolled up blankets so that you can use it to cover your body. When you come to lie down in this posture, lie down so that your calves are resting on the bolster. Line up so that the edge of the bolster is up against the back of your knees. In this position, your shin should run parallel to the floor. When you lie back, the folded blanket should be well positioned to support your head. You're welcome to tuck it in again around your ears and your neck. And then use your unrolled blanket at minimum to cover belly, but you're welcome to cover up more, all the way down to feet if you need to be a little more contained. You choose arm position. If it feels good for you to bend your elbows and let your hands rest on your belly, do that. If you prefer to have your arms out along your sides on the floor beside you, you're welcome to do that too. As with all of our restorative postures, set up with comfort in mind. Place yourself in a position where you can find an easy stillness for body a conscious kind of resting. As you get yourself settled, return to the 4-count breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Keep up with the breath count if it's useful. Let go of it if it's not. attention back from wherever mind might have been. Feel your body lying in this pose. Notice your breath. Breathe more deeply. Then use that deeper breath to inspire movement in other parts of your body. Try some wiggles to your fingers and toes. Move at your wrists and your ankles. Bend at your elbows. Bend your knees and bring your legs in close towards your chest. Use your hands to help support your legs. Draw yourself into a little ball. Roll all the way over onto your side. Tuck your chin in. Pull your knees in. And one last time, use the support of your hands and the strength of your arms to guide your body back up into a seated position. Feel the impact of that whole practice today. Restorative yoga intends to remind us that there's great value in just being. That we don't have to work hard or make anything happen. We can find power in these moments of quiet, a place to regroup and gather in. Restorative yoga invites us to make this kind of deep and purposeful resting a kind of ritual with a meaning that touches us, that inspires us to move through whatever movements are required, whatever doing is required, with more ease. Please join your palms back together in front of your heart, back to this gesture of intention setting. As you rest your thumbs against your sternum, lift your chest towards your thumbs, extend upward through the crown of your head. However it is that you hope to take the experience of this practice with you into your week ahead, set it now as an intention in this moment. When we sing together the sound Om, we take the energy behind our individual intentions and expand it into a sound that's collective and comprehensive. The sound of Om said to contain all of the vibrations of everything in the universe. Singing Om together is a way for us to honor the traditions of this practice. I'd love for you to add your voice to mine for one final Om. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale deeply. It's in this practice that we express our deep-seated wishes for peace in all of its forms. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Peace, peace, peace. Be well, everyone. Thank you so much for practicing with me this afternoon. I hope this is a restful start to your week ahead and that I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye everybody.